Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutny and today I will speak about game Michal Botvinnik and Vasily Smyslov. Why? Vasily Smyslov was born on 24th of March 1921 and because today is the year 2021, so it's 100 years since this chess legend was born, and I believe that it's the right time to show you one of his best chess game ever. And this game was played in World Chess Championship 1954, where Michal Botvinnik was white and Vasily Smyslov was black. So welcome here, and I believe that you will enjoy this video. If yes, feel free and press like or follow, and you will not miss our another new chess videos. So let's come back and let's start. So we are watching ordinary chess opening, and since now black should choose if he like to play Benoni or Greenfield defense or some Indian defense, and here now he's playing move d6. Okay, why not? So let's go there, and maybe here black should play move c5. He played knight to d7. Let's go for short castle and e4 c6. c6 was played, but I will tell you that in the game Botvinnik-Boleslavsky in 1952, it was played a really important chess game. Here Boleslavsky played rook to e8 and Botvinnik bishop to e3. He doesn't mind to see knight to g4 because he played bishop to g5, f6 and bishop to c1 with a small edge for white. That's really interesting because here in the same position, Smyslov played move c6, and Michal Botvinnik is trying to get the same position. He played bishop to e3. Maybe is the right move here h3. Just stop black to play knight to g4. Okay, why not? Bishop to e3, knight to g4, and bishop to g5. Yes. As you can see, white is trying to play the same variation, and maybe he will be happy to see move f6 here anyway. But Smyslov played this move. He doesn't mind to see bishop to e7, and he thinks that this move is not a threat. Okay, white played move h3. But let's speak about the bishop to e7. Why this move is not a threat? Of course, this bishop is attacking a rook and pawn, and looks like black is losing material. If I am not wrong, but I am wrong because Smyslov saw that he will take on d4, and maybe if this knight is going to a4 after this move, white got difficulties just to not lose this knight after move b5, and this position should be okay for black. Yes, of course, we will speak about compensation, a lot of compensation, activity and plan about good pieces, and this game is a really great game to study and to remember some of these great moves. So let's come back, and yes, here white play move h3, and here Smyslov took on d4, so he doesn't mind one more time about this knight. Okay, what's going on if white will take this knight? Okay, black will take on c3, and this is a great position for black. Maybe knight to c5. White's got really lots of pawn weaknesses. Blacks have or got strong dark squares bishop. Watch this bishop, and this is a monster. This is a beautiful piece, and I believe that this is a great position for black. It's not a surprise that white is not happy to see this variation at all, and he played knight to a4. So this position is really complicated here, and as I told you, it was played in World Chess Championship, so it's a really important game, maybe the live game for both players. And black went to a6. Of course, in the air is a threat b5. Still, knight on g4 is for free. So white took on g4. And b5, black is taking this piece back immediately. Okay, it's a mistake to take on c4 because white will play rook to c1, and maybe at the end of this variation, black will be piece down. So let's remember that if we can, we should take material back immediately, and b5 is the right move. Okay, now we are in the really interesting position because, for example, white should play bishop to e7. Okay, and let's speak about this variation. It's a really complicated position, but I still believe that white should be okay. Black should be okay. So a really complicated position, and both players have a chance to play for win. Okay, another variation here is maybe to take on b5 and now to play e5. Of course, maybe the main white threat is to open this diagonal and to take something, maybe rook on a8. Still, it's interesting, and of course this position is a double edge. And one more variation, what should be played here is a move c5, but one more time, this is really another complicated position. So for both players, this position is hard to play because, you know, if every time you have more options, more variations, it's up to you to choose the best one. And here, Botvinnik played this move. He took on d4. Okay, of course, black took on a4, and now Botvinnik is playing a really interesting move. He went, or he took on c6 pawn. Of course, main idea is to play e5 and win exchange. Win exchange on a8. It's up to you. What do you think? Is there any chance for black's compensation? Because yes, of course, if black will take this knight, he will lose exchange. And because this game is coming from World Chess Championship match, black need to be sure that he got a compensation, because without compensation, this game is lost. That's why this game is one of the most beauty chess game played in a World Chess Championship match ever, because black was sure that he will win a compensation, or he will get compensation anyway. Of course, e5, and he lost exchange. Okay, black took on e5, and it's up to black to prove that he will get compensation. The best way how to prove it is to get great pieces, to get the best pieces. You know, only one chance how to get a compensation is to say that our pieces are much more stronger than white's ones. So maybe bishop to g2, but bishop to e6, and yes, let's speak about this position. Looks like white is okay, but no, I don't believe that white is happy because he is playing without two rooks. For example, here, black will take on g4, and let's play check on f3, and here, even white's got material advantage. I believe that black's got a really good position, and maybe he's nearly winning. So, you know, that's a story about activity, about compensation, and how it's important to have good pieces. Not good, strong, not strong, the best pieces. And it's only up to us if we are able to find the right squares for our pieces. That's the story if we are chess players or if we are chess masters. So another variation here. For example, if white is going to d5, okay, but still here looks like black is okay. Yes, maybe white's got small advantage because he got two bishops. Blacks have some pawn weaknesses, but still black should hold this position. Okay, let's come back and let's watch this game, because here white played rook to c1. Why not? And he played a3. So, makes sense that black will take on b2 and white will take on a4. Let's play these moves. And bishop to b7 is a great move. Of course, black see rook to b1 as a strong move. But at the end, this move is a losing mistake. Looks like black will lose piece on b7, and it looks like white is winning. But that's amazing that something threat is not threat, and something threat, sometimes threat is a mistake. So rook to b1, and now let's surprise our opponent. Check, and take one piece on a8. Now take another piece because there's a check. And of course, at the end of this variation, we are taking this rook. So let's speak about this position. White got a queen for 3 pieces. Now, this story is about if black will manage to find the best squares for his pieces, maybe black's got advantage. Now I tell you, yes, really often 3 pieces are stronger than 1 queen. And let's watch this game, let's learn from this game, because this is exactly story how 3 pieces are much more stronger than 1 queen. Even here, it's too far to say that white is losing. So white took this pawn, and his winning plan should be to go a4, a5, a6, a7, and a8. Yes, of course, this is the biggest white's threat. The biggest white weakness is this king, and really often this king should be under checkmated attack. So bishop to e4, and now it's important for black to find the right squares for his pieces. So he's trying to improve his position as best as he can, and somewhere here he is very happy. Sometimes here should be threat, maybe rook to c2 and rook to h2. For example, here, if white will take on d6, he's losing here, and maybe rook to d7. So check here, and here's checkmate. So another story how 3 pieces are dangerous. And if you have option, or if you see variation, just accept this combination, and nearly every times go for 3 pieces for a queen. Okay, maybe here is another interesting move. For example, g5. So it's check, check, and h5. That's another variation where you see how 3 pieces, or here 2 pieces, are strong, sometimes stronger than a white queen. So let's come back to game, because this game is not really too long, and we are nearly at the end. So after this move, white played move a5 and rook to c2. Of course, in air, we should imagine threat checkmate on h2. For example, here, if white is not careful and is playing move a6, black will take on f2, and after move g5, white is lost anyway. For example, here is a check, and beautiful checkmate on g1. I hope you are enjoying this game. So yes, maybe here still it's not enough, and white will lose. Okay, let's come back, and white played this move, but this move doesn't help at all. It's one check, and of course there is too many check threats or threats, and here, after a really genius and brilliant chess game, Michal Botvinnik resigned, and I'm very happy to show this game, because in March 2021 it will be 100 years since Vasily Smyslov was born. So this game is a great chance to remember one of the strongest chess players ever, and of course, strong chess legend. I hope you saw interesting chess game. I hope you saw a really good video, and you like it, this video. If yes, if I'm right, thank you very much for every likes and follow, and I will see you soon in our another YouTube chess video. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye.